Ooh wee. Oh, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm having guests. We're having guests tonight, so I'm making lasagna. This is a easy recipe. The only thing that's gonna take forever, the only thing that's gonna take time is the cooking time, and that's it. But it's fine. So, what you want to do is you get yourself a pound of ground beef. You get yourself a pound of pork. I got a little bit of a pound, a little bit more than a pound of each because I like a meatier sauce. And you cook that down and you drain your oil. And then you dump one whole chopped onion. About 3 cloves of garlic, minced. More if you like it. I kind of like my lasagna a little more spicy, so you can add red pepper flakes, or the secret ingredient for me is I added jalapenos. So all of this has been cooked through. I add a couple of tablespoons of tomato paste. And I add one more to make it 3 tablespoons. And then about 2 tablespoons of, you can use red wine, whatever wine you actually want to use. I'm using cream sherry. And the reason why I'm using cream sherry is because I like the subtle flavor that it brings. And it brings out in the meat. We're using, see that? Happy Sunday, everyone. You can always try for taste. Hold on. Oh, yeah. Now, now that you got that going on, I'm using diced tomatoes. It's going to get cooked down. Some crushed tomatoes. This sauce is going to be amazing. Now, if you have old old sauce, or not old, but spaghetti sauce you're not using, dump it in there. Yes, this is controversial, but I don't care. I'm adding a little bit of sugar. That's right. In the meantime, while this all right, now as we're sitting here, let this cook. I'm gonna let this cook this down. Oh man, take a little taste. Oh yeah. It's gonna add a little bit more sugar. I know you're like, Tony, that's a lot of meat sauce. And you are absolutely right. But you know what, though? What I don't use, I could save up and make spaghetti or whatever I want. So we're going to let this cook down for a little bit. Let's taste. That's good stuff. Turn your fire down. We're going to let that simmer. In the meantime, get your pasta water ready. You want to let that simmer for about good 10-15 minutes. After this, we get the water going, and after this, I'm going to get the cheese mixture. And this is going to be ridiculous. This whole thing is going to be ridiculous. Remember to salt your water. And don't forget, add some oil. Just a little bit. That's just going to prevent it from sticking. Cover that up. I'm going to marry my sauces. I now pronounce you one big happy sauce. It's always going to be somebody crying. Some sauce. Mm. All right, now time it's time to make our cheese mixture. Time to make our cheese mixture. And seriously, boo? My dog just saved us from the other dog walking across the street. We are all alive because of that act of kindness from... Yeah. Yes. Hi, welcome. All right, time to make our cheese mixture. All right, so some things. Lasagna, sauce, mozzarella, or mozzarella, Parmesan cheese, ricotta cheese. Simple, right? I'm not a bland guy. I don't like bland food. So I went and got some boursin, garlic and herb cheese. Yes, sir. So I'm gonna get some ricotta. Now there's actually processes that people do this. People like get their ricotta, ricotta, and then they will put it in a cheesecloth and let it drain for 24 hours. And call it a day. Next morning, they pick it up, they get it, and they're like, here you go. You know? Nobody got no time for that. In goes the cheese. And this is the part where we'll make. See? This is where Brandon would be so happy because I am using crushed red peppers. Yep. I'm going to use some Italian herbs. And some basil. Oh, we need a little bit more basil. I like my food like I like my. You're not the only one who's said that before. And some garlic paste. That's it. Now, just mix this up.
John, we know. What are you cooking tonight?
Oh, John, I'm making some lasagna. I got my meat sauce going. I got my.
John, what?
Yes, I'm making lasagna. Got my pasta. Got my pasta.
Today, I made sausage stuffed manicotti, and the only spices it called for was some pepper and oregano. I should have at least added crushed garlic and fennel seed.
Yes, sir.
We know. Guess I stopped in on a good night.
Yes, sir. All right, so you want to make sure you taste your cheese because need some salt. The reason being because we're going to put a beaten egg. Now, the egg is going to keep this together, but you want to make sure that you taste. I'll make sure it's to taste. That's good stuff. You can add some black pepper to it. I'm gonna add a little bit. Maybe just a touch more of salt.
Here, Lasagna. Ricotta is yummy but does have a remarkable ability to blend the other flavors.
Yes. All right, now that we have that going on, that should be perfect. Hot diggity dog. That's gonna be good. Now, you're gonna grab an egg. Some people use one, some people use two. I'm gonna use one. And probably not the one that, falls. I'll get to that in a second. And you're gonna beat the egg really well. The purpose of beating the egg and adding it to the cheese mixture is because it's gonna keep it together. So I'm sure you've gone to restaurants and you could barely taste or even see their ricotta cheese mixture. With that, stir that in. And this is why you want to make sure you get it to taste, because you could...
Shout, shout, love. Find all my content here and follow me here. Tony's House of Love. Find all my content here and follow me here.
Well, there you go. Here is your cheese mixture ready to go. We got our sauce just bubbling away. Come here, boo. Got the best mop ever. Your your dog. All right, so let's check. Let's check. Let's go check the stove. We should go check the stove. Yes, Daddy. Look at that. Oh man. So we're gonna cook this now with the pot uncuffed.
Stone Chef and House of Love merch here. Tony's House of Love. Find the Stone Chef and House of Love merch here.
Oh man. That lasagna is gonna be beautiful. Now, we'll put the lid on this. I want to get this to a boil. As I'm waiting to get that to a boil, as I'm ready to get that to a boil, we're going to get stuff ready. We're going to start making the dessert. The dessert won't take too long because cake. How long does a cake take? Not that long, right? Right. Okay. So, pardon. You'll be fine. The appeal of the show. Nice. Yeah. I know what I'm doing. All right, now let's make here we go. We got our things. Okay, so um back to the main camera. We're gonna quickly make our dessert. Nice. So we got that. This calls for a cup of water. I'm using a cup of milk. And instead of oil, I'm going to use butter. Because butter makes everything better. Butter makes everything better. That should be a song. Butter makes everything better. Yes. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna use melt the butter. Now, now that you got your sauce raring to go, your water is boiling. Look at that. That is beautiful. We're going to add this to our cake mixture. And then add French pudding, French vanilla pudding to this. Oh, this is starting so good. Then I'm gonna add a little bit more cinnamon. I add a little bit of some allspice. Right. Get our mixer going. Gonna beat one egg at a time. Like that TV show, one day at a time. Or start slow. Make sure you get that. One more in there. Get that whipped all good. One more egg, last egg in there. Can you get me a milk real quick? The milk. Appreciate you. Thank you. I'm gonna add just a little bit more milk. There you go. That should be plenty. Now, I was thinking about making this a dump cake, but I think that's a little much. But I'm gonna add a little bit. Hi, Tiana. This is all right. Make sure you don't over mix it. Remember, don't eat raw cake batter. Oh my God. That's gonna slap your mama good. Okay, with that being said, we got here's our cake batter. Can line the there you go. Now I'm going to line the bottom of a cake pan with Bischoff cookies. Thought I had more. Don't worry, I do. So we're going to line this on the bottom, smear the cake on top, and bake it. Then we'll get your pasta going. Pasta's going to take 5 minutes to cook. And then we'll layer. We will layer it all. Beautiful. All right, now have your cake, have your oven ready, preheated at 350. Bake this for 20-25 minutes or until the toothpick is clean. Just like that, we're just spreading. Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. Don't.
Find all my content here and follow me here. Tony's House of Love. Find all my content here and follow me here.
Yeah, and buy my merch. Somebody buy my merch. All right. You want that kind of consistency? That kind of cake goes in. All right, let's take it to the judges. Oh man, that sauce is going to be off the chain. All right, now that you got your water boiling, you don't want to overcrowd your pot. Now we stir. One thing that people seem to always forget is that um, you don't have to cook it all the way al dente because you're cooking it in the oven. Cook this for 5 minutes. Turn that off. You have your oven ready. And then we're about to get our good. Buy my merch. So we're gonna get this layered. Forgot the cheese. Great, my mozzarella. That's an easy fix. Keep stirring this, keep stirring this. You know I have All right, so first things first, I'm gonna layer my sauce. I'm gonna layer the bottom of the pan with sauce. Yes. All right, so this is the weird, tricky part for this, because you want to make sure that your pasta is going to be cooked. So, you don't want to break it. A lot of people get an ice bath to do that. And you can to stop the cooking process. But like I said before, you don't necessarily have to cook this completely al dente because it's going to cook in the oven. You just need this to be cooked enough to be malleable. And enough that you're going to have layers. All right. Now, add the last remaining bit. And that's going to, so you already added your oil, it's not going to stick. That's the cool thing about this, it's not going to stick. But in the meantime, this is what we got. And make sure you line the bottom of your pan with some sauce. Sauce is going to prevent it from sticking. Sure you're stirring your pasta. Just adding a little bit more. That meat sauce is beautiful. All right. Layer. And now we add our sauce. In the meantime, hopefully, someone is kind enough to grate some mozzarella cheese for me. Please and thank you. It probably will. Yeah. Sauce. Look at that. That is absolutely going to be freaking phenomenal. Remember, we're going to stir your pasta. Now, you add your cheese mixture. Dollops. You can spread it around if you want. A lot. Um, like a little bit, half and half.
That's one.
That's one? Sweet. Um, grate that one. I'm gonna take this real quick. Grate that cheese. And got some grated mozzarella. Yes. And then some grated Parmigiano Reggiano. Sweet. And then you can grate half of the mozzarella. Yes. Now we do rinse and repeat, folks. Rinse and repeat. So good. Now, remember, you take your mozzarella, you take your pasta. Again, remember, it doesn't have to be al dente because it's going to be cooking in the oven the rest of the food. And then
You make that. You make that. Oh, it's the same thing. Vodka, grenadine, and ginger ale. Make one with vodka, grenadine, and squirt. No. Grenadine's good, yeah.
I got enough for two more layers. I'm excited. Wait. Now, meat sauce. Meat sauce. We got some meat sauce. When the moon hits your eyes like a big pizza pie. That's amore. It is. Thank you, sir. And then will you slice the last half of the mozzarella for me, please? Oh, cheese, sauce on. And spread it around. Oh, I. Got some Gouda. Oh, I just died in your arms tonight. Must have been something I said. I just died in your arms tonight. I like cheese. Do you like cheese? I love cheese. Perfect. We add some Parmigiano Reggiano. And then, before you pack up, can you grate some more? Um, that one. Yes. This is going to be good. Folks, let me know what you think. How do you make your lasagna? Remember, rinse and repeat. Here we go. Yes. Going to cut there you go. Boom. Yes. More meat sauce. All it is just rinse and repeat.
Chef Shop Club. Find all my content here and follow me here. To the Chef Shop Club. Find the Stone Chef and House of Love merch here. Tony's House of Love. Find all my content here and follow me here. Tony's House of Love. Find the Stone Chef and House of Love merch here.
There we go. We're putting more meat sauce. More meat. Boom. Appreciate you. Think this is it. That's gonna be the last layer. Ooh, that's gonna be good. Cheese mixture. Remember, put your cheese mixture. Dollop. Dollop.
To the Chef Shop Club. Find the Stone Chef and House of Love merch here. Tony's House of Love. Find the Stone Chef and House of Love merch here.
Dollop. Dollop. Sometimes, just to let you know, not everybody, but there are people that are crazy. They put sour cream in their ricotta cheese mixture. Isn't that crazy? Can't believe he's talking about what I'm putting on my. Ooh.
Weird. I have not heard of that except in a white veggie lasagna.
I know. Weird, huh? Sprinkle on some Gouda on top. I'm just putting on like Oh, that cake is good. I can smell it. All right, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. This is it. Now it goes in the oven. Huh? I got it. Changed it. Okay, so we're going to cook this covered. I'm going to cook this covered for 30 minutes. And then the rest of it uncovered the remainder of the time. Ooh-wee. It's time to check that cake. I don't need one. Still got some time. Now, while we're doing that, I'm going to stretch this back over. Put the rest of my sauce away. Like so. That is incredible. Now it's time to make our bananas Fosters. This is quick, easy, beautiful. So right now I got soaked. Right here I got I have caramel soaked in Kahlua. And we're going to slice up some bananas. Some nanners. Some neeners, neeners, neeners. Guests are going to be here soon. So I want to make sure. What? What? Just for what are you talking about? No, 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 no. Speak your mind. You had something to say. The viewers would like to know what you had to say. Yeah, people are interested in what you have to say. Go ahead. Don't worry about me. Worry about yourself. Okay, so this is how I'm gonna cut my bananas. Cut them lengthwise. This is what's gonna go over the top of my cake. The reason why I said it's Bananas Foster's Extreme is because of this sauce. So you want to take 2 bananas, take the peel off. Cut them like so. Then I like to dust them up with some cinnamon first. Take it to the judges. Got yourself a pot. Going to get into the pot. We got butter. Like so. Add some brown sugar. And regular sugar. Try to do equal parts. Cook this down. Add a little bit more butter to it. We're going to keep stirring this real quick. Take it off the heat. That simmer a little bit. And add
Shout Shop Club. Find all my content here and follow me here. Tony's House of Love. Find all my content here and follow me here.
cream. And now, what we're going to do,
Late to the show, damn it.
it's okay. You're good. So, the rum-soaked caramel. So awesome. So we're going to bring the heat up a little bit more. There you go. Now we get it down to a medium-high heat. We're going to melt this down. You add your cream to it. To your mixture. You want to constantly stir. So you don't want your candy to solidify in one space because that's ridiculous. And now you can add your nanners. Nanners down. Nanners down. Yeah, the nanners down. Just like so. Austin, how you doing? All right, let's taste the sauce.
Shout Shop Club. Find all my content here and
Oh,
follow me here. Tony's House of Love.
that is
Find
going to
all
be
my content here and follow me here.
That is redonkulous. That cake is great.
Salinas. Tony, when would be a good time for your guests to be there?
Oh man. Come on over. You found me.
Who's that?
Damn it.
Show Shop Club. Find the Stone Chef and House of Love merch here.
Who found it?
Tony's House of Love. Find the Stone Chef and House of Love merch here.
She found me. Oh man, those are. Ooh, man. You smell that? That is beautiful. A little bit of lemon juice just to cut the sweetness. Plus lemon juice and bananas actually go pretty well. I was kind of shocked about that, right? That's true. Got that stirring up. So now we got that in the simmer. We're going to check the cake. Almost. Almost. Get the salad going. Get the bread going. Pretty good.
Show Shop Club. Find the Stone Chef and House of Love merch here. Tony's House of Love. Find the Stone Chef and House of Love merch here.
I like to cook it with the bag on, with the bag uncovered. It adds for it's still soft in the middle, crispy outside, and all that good jazz. But it's not a big deal. We got salad, because you can't have an Italian dinner without no salad. Everybody likes salad. You know what I love? I love that lady on I love that lady where she's like, everybody's creative. Everybody's so creative.
I think you would do that.
she's I saw one yesterday that was ridiculous. They were making something. Oh, it was awful. It was so awful. And she was like, oh yeah, go ahead. Oh yeah, there were those cookie wafers, long stick tubes, right? So they were making this, like, I don't know, this cake with it. But they just decided they wanted to put everything and their mom in that. And they were like, so they took the cookies and put it in the batter. The batter was all green. And then after the batter was green, they dumped it into the into the cookie tin. So you had the cookies sticking up like this, and then they poured it all over, and then they put it in the oven upside down. So when it was done, pulled out, and it was this gelatinous green mess. And it was they were trying to like put it on the side, and she's all, just do it for the kids. Just do it for the kids. That's all they were saying. Just do it for the kids. All right. I like to wash my salad. I don't know about you guys, but some of you godless heathens don't like to do that. Everybody's so creative. So it came out this green gelatinous mess. And then she serves it up. That's the thing. She serves it up to her family. And the family lying to her face. What? I'm telling the truth. Ain't no way on the. If I ever did that to you, you guys would tell me, you would rip me to shreds. You would rip me to shreds. Yeah, rip me to shreds. You'd probably be like, it's time, Tony. It's time to take you to put you in home. Yes. So, I found a trick. So good. Paper towel. Paper towel. It's nothing fancy. It's just store-bought. Nothing fancy, just store-bought. Here we go, some Caesar dressing. What? Oh, there is? Oh. God, that felt like popping a pimple. I didn't say it looked like a pimple. I said it felt like popping a pimple. They have those games, you know?
Johnny King. Julius Caesar.
Julius Caesar. Oh man, that is so small. Everybody is so creative. Johnny, how are you doing? How's life? How's Oregon? How's your mom? I'm kidding. How's everything?
He keeps doing that. Want no plastic in my salad.
But everybody's being creative.
Johnny King. Could be better, but I'm hanging in.
Well, that's good. Just remember, day by day, my friend, day by day. Now we give this a little bit of a toss.
Johnny King. Exactly. We pass.
Was that a cue? It sounded like that was a cue. Grated Romano cheese. It would be right here in my face.
Yeah. Yeah. They made an episode about that South Park, right? I've been trying to watch it.
Pan F shit out of that pan.
Dude, I've been trying to show Tony that episode. I keep forgetting. That shit's so funny.
I've seen it.
That shit's so funny.
Yeah, what are you gonna do with that chicken?
Calls hotline. Oh, the Food Network hotline.
Take a wood spoon. Sprinkle bits of out of the pan. Fucking glaze the shit out of that pan.
That's so good.
So good, so good. Salad is done.
Milk or not, bro?
Yeah, I am trying to smoke. She got me a wow. No, we're not doing that. People would not want to see that.
Well, have you ever used this one?
No, that one's new.
When you haven't done it in a while? You haven't done this in a while?
Yeah, let's do that one. It's fine. Be careful. Let's check the cake. Let's check the cake. Oh. Cake is done. Oh, I should do this in front of them. I'm sorry.
You fucking like it, Tony.
All right. I hope everybody can see this. I'm nice holes.
Johnny King. The only time you don't want the stick to be sticky.
You're not wrong.
Shout Shop Club. Find all my content here and follow me here. Tony's House of Love. Find all my content here and follow me here.
All right, people are here now. All right.
Sorry for bothering you. I want to upgrade your channel.
Hi, how you doing? My dad. Good to meet you.
The price is lower than any competitor, and quality is guaranteed to be the best. Flexible,
Stout man.
Yeah,
I like it.
Chad Kennel,
I'm sorry, I should have offered you one of those.
Well, that's okay.
Oh,
to stream
lovely.
rides.
Okay.
Uh,
I was going to say we have a full liquor now. But
yeah.
you brought something special.
Yeah, yeah, some triple seconds and lime juice to make it a little bit easier. It's a recipe I've been playing around with. I call it the sweet tea shot. You got your rye right here. So vanilla. Some people say it's alcohol. I think I get it. And then you got the triple sec to make it like almost like sweet tea.
Right.
Because you're boosting it up, but it's also has a lot of sweetener and of course our acidity.
There you go. All right, you're a gentleman, a scholar. I see that. This is awesome.
I forgot to bring my bartending kit too. Well, then I'll do it. It's okay.
Stirring.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get it in a thing. Yeah.
It's okay. I have a stirrer. I do have a bougie spoon. I use a coffee frother to mix most of my
Oh,
drinks.
Hi. I'm all right. I'm all right.
Just about to become a stone chef.
Were you waiting for us?
No, actually.
That's the true stone chef.
You know, just like, this is, this food is amazing. These clothes, it's good.
I was uneducated
Oh,
on the
wow.
order.
Oh, my
Johnny K.
Okay,
I like your
was that right?
transitions.
No, that's Brickle.
Yes, they are.
Coffee Brickle.
Flavor town.
What's this here? Banana Foster Special.
Bananas Foster Supreme.
Okay. Like, we're grabbing glass glasses?
Shout Shout Club.
When in Rome.
Find all my content here and follow me here. Tony's House of Love.
Now,
Find all my content here. and follow me.
finish. To finish.
Boo, boo, it's boo, boo. He's an old dog.
Yeah.
Set in his ways. Super finicky. Loves.
So, finish with some cookie bits. And and
Johnny K.
We don't have it. Like we're like
Josh turned off the ice cancer. And like,
If you want, you can go grab some ice. Cause we don't have any ice.
Yeah, I did. Where's the liquor store?
there's a wow, there's a 7-Eleven.
There's a 7-Eleven really close.
Either a Campbell,
Some
liquor
some
store, or a 7-Eleven that's over. All right, the bike's right there. Yeah, it's straight up the street. Straight up the street, let's get Campbell. Pretty liquor store. Yeah, it's kind of hidden behind that
I'll look
chef
into
Ross.
Chef Shop Club. Find the Stone Chef and House of Love merch here. Tony's House of Love. Stone Chef and House of Love merch here.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. That is your Bananas Foster's Extreme. Not on my show. It's okay. Oh, it's time. Ooh.
Johnny K.
Damn it, I should have put a cookie sheet. I still can.
Nope.
I got it. It's right here. Oh my God.
Chef Shop Club.
Oh my
Find the
Lord.
Stone Chef and House of Love merch here. Tony's House of Love. Find the Stone Chef and House of Love merch here.
That, ladies and gentlemen, is a ridiculous lasagna that is about to get the shit cooked out of it some more. Yes. Right there. That should be done in like 20 minutes, less than that. We're ready to go. Throw this bad boy in the oven. That should be good. Bong me. Bong me. Ooh. Johnny, would you smoke a bowl that already has half of it and I don't know when it's been smoked last? Well,
Johnny K.
you would have guessed right. You would have guessed right. Ah, yes.
Johnny K. Not unless you're really desperate. How is it?
Oh, it's great. It was wonderful. It was super tasty. That is that's ridiculous right there.
Johnny K. Like nectar, right?
Absolutely. More like butter. Oh, oh man, that was like butter. Hot knife through butter. So good. Oh my god, that should have let Isaiah do that. I know by that time I'll be suitable. Who else puts orange peels in? The purpose of doing that is to make sure that your weed is fresh. And yes, my folks do good work. My folks do damn good.
Johnny K.
The only reason why I can say this is God rest her soul. She's not alive. But my mom used to buy some. She used to tell me how good person to buy weed from, like how good she was to get weed and stuff, and she knew quality and all that stuff. But she would get the cheapest stuff I'd ever seen in my life. Like I walked around. This is how bad it was. I walked around thinking if it was brown and it was that like big, that was quality weed. Yeah. Yeah, that's not, my mom never said that, but she would say, I always know, I get the best weed. She'd be telling her friends on the phone, come on over, girl, I got some good weed and stuff, right? And some of them would be like, okay. But they would never say it out loud,
You get this from the dollar store?
And so, and it also felt like if you didn't spend like, she would be able to get the seeds out of anything, right? But she just have this method of getting the seeds, keeping the buds, seeds on the bottom, and the rest of the stuff over here. And I would watch her, and growing up, I was thinking, what, your weed don't have no seeds, and your weed is terrible, terrible. But I'm to find out.
Yeah. Well, your mom, she's one of those people that just makes something.
Johnny K.
Maybe, it
Worst
takes a
I
good
ever got
chef
was some swampy
to make
looking stuff in Louisiana. I knew it
the
wasn't
quality.
good though. Bless Mama B.
I mean, when she got good stuff, I think, looking back at it now, talking about it, I think she would tell her friends that she'd get good stuff. And then when she actually got good stuff, she wouldn't tell her friends.
Right. So that way they wouldn't be coming around.
Yeah. They would be like, oh, Burgess got the good stuff. Come on over. But like the people that she liked, the people that she liked, they would come over. There was this guy named Francis for the longest time. I was like, oh, man, maybe that's my mom's new boyfriend,
Johnny K. Laughing my ass off here.
Huh? Oh, it's because of the stuff that's on the bottom. Oh.
No.
No. It's
it?
on
Okay.
the bottom.
All right.
That's why I put the thing on there, but yeah.
Just making sure. So I'm like, I'm smelling something. Yeah.
Is that too loud? Good. Good.
Told you I got the.
That's awesome. That is awesome. Now back to the Francis guy. The Francis guy, I thought was gonna be my mom's boyfriend. Turned out he was gay. Turned out he was gay. I flat out asked him, not if he was gay. I flat out asked him, like, what is his, I was like, so what you got doing with my mom's, No, he was gay. No, he was gay. No, it was completely plutonic. Completely. And when he said that he liked guys, I mean, I was maybe 5 or 6. I heard what he said. I didn't understand it, but I was like, okay, you like guys, no problem, whatever. And then he would say, like, you're not like mad or afraid or scared or anything like that. And I was all, no, well, unless you touch me, you got to deal with my brother. I don't care. And he's like, I don't like your brother. And I was like, nobody does. Fun fact. I hooked up my brother with his, like, first actual functioning relationship. He was the weird guy that would go to the arcades thinking that he was going to pick up on boys. I had a feeling that he liked black men. And my brother came back from the military, and I said, hey, you should meet my brother. And he was like, you have a brother? Told him about him. Then I told my brother, hey, you should hang out with my friend. He was like, get the fuck away from me. I don't want to talk to you. I was like, all right, whatever, dude. And then Mom introduced them face to face, but he didn't know that that's who I was talking about. So they kind of hit it off. And then I was like, so you met my friend? And he said, get the fuck out of here. I don't want to talk to you. Wait, who's your friend? That's your friend? And then all of a sudden, weekends would be missed.
Tony's House and Love. Find all my content here and follow me here.
Weekends would be missed. Oh wait, it gets better. And then one day the phone was ringing, and back and then the phone was attached to the wall, so it was just kept ringing and kept ringing. And my mom answered it once and was like, listen, bitch, quit calling here. I don't care. I don't know. None of my damn business. Click. Then I finally woke up and asked her who kept calling. And she looked at me and she goes, Tony, you might need to sit down for this. Okay. And then she told me that the person that kept calling was Chris's mom. And Chris has his own place. And Chris's mom was knocking on the door, and because Chris didn't answer the door, she would try to open the door, but the door was locked. So she walked around to his bedroom, where she saw my brother and him in bed.
She all up in other people's business.
So when mom told me that, I'm not gonna lie, I laughed my ass off. Like in tears. In tears. I was laughing so hard that my mom started laughing. And she was like, "This is pretty funny too." Yes. And then she turned around and said, "Wait, you knew about this?" And then I said, "I was the one that hooked him up." She looked at me and she was like, "I was wondering why he was in such
Johnny
a
K.
pleasant mood."
Oh Lord.
They went out for like 3-4 years. Not official, of course. He's my
It was back in the day.
he's my roommate. We got a 1-bedroom apartment. He's
Back
my
in those
roommate.
days, we got 1-bedroom apartment, 1 bed.
Yeah.
We're roommates.
We's roommates. Oh, I sleep on the couch. That's why you found my underwear balled up on the floor. Man, that was some good times. All right, let's take a look. I needed to crisp up a little. Broiler.
Broiled is the similar thing air fryer does, or constantly, or broil takes the heat from the ground directly off, and that's how you get that crispness on top. Which, yeah, technically that's exactly what air fryer does. Is it technically broils it, but it's having her movement so
That is going to be so phenomenally good. It's bubbling. It smells amazing. Noodles look great. Man. I'm so excited. I just can't hide. I'm about to lose control, and I think I like it. You know what I love? The smell of paper and garlic. I'm being very sarcastic when I say that. These are almost, oh. In case you didn't see last week's, this was the chocolate extreme pie with Kahlua whipped cream. There's Kahlua in the chocolate pudding, and then I've made a chocolate chip cookie crust. If you ever decide you want to make that yourself at home, you use smaller pans. Almost.
boom, yeah, don't worry. He's not gonna buy it. Come on, man.
Bite Isaiah.
Ooh.
Thank you.
I do like it. Actually,
Yes.
from Utah, he made us look at the model Cesaer race.
Yes.
What in the
Interesting.
what the hell?
He's amazing at turning pretty much anything.
So what is so this is what kind of grapes do you like?
I seen grapes from his parents' vineyard. I have no clue. I have to ask him.
Oh wow.
It's a little bit.
By her, actually, thank you very much.
Man, this lasagna is so good.
I think I missed the stone check part. Ooh, ooh, that looks good.
Wow.
Wow, it smells amazing.
Wow, it's amazing.
Bravo, bravo.
See, when I go to a restaurant, I want that kind of lasagna.
Right? Exactly. Yeah, we're going back.
Ah.
With garlic bread.
This. This right here.
Johnny King. Another masterpiece.
That's crispy.
Johnny King. Tickle the fingers.
I'm gonna sit that right here. Next to be right in the middle of it.
Oh, man.
No, it's good. I'm gonna cool for a second. Then you want to pull it out right now? It's not gonna. You're not gonna be able to do it.
I know.
It's like me. I'm gonna sit. Gotta cool for at least half.
Well,
Not getting it live on the show, which is good. If they want to watch it, they can see it on TikTok.
they will see it on.
Johnny King.
They'll see all of
Damn,
it.
that looks rich.
It is so good. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to let this rest. It's good. Trust me. Oh, Wow. This is a long one. I'm just going to say goodnight. Lasagna, Banana Foster's Extreme Cake, Poke Cake. We got Caesar salad, garlic bread. People, let's eat.